Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy, Makes Money, and today I'm very excited to go over some news in the NFT space and when it comes to just the latest updates. And if you find anything interesting with this live stream slash video, hopefully you leave a like because it will massively impact my channel in a good way. And there's just so much news today. The NFT market looks like it's coming back, and today recently I sold one of my NFTs for 1 Ethereum, and I had another one that I was about to sell for 1 Ethereum today, but I decided, you know, I feel like NFTs are just making the comeback that is needed. Bitcoin and Ethereum may be down, but it seems that the NFT market is coming back, and Bored Ape Yacht Club being up at 200% on trading volume for the day at 35 Ethereum. Literally right before I made this I'm doing the live stream actually right now, but before even making this, it just jumped up an entire 1 Ethereum. The last time I checked on Bored Ape Yacht Club, the floor price was at 33 Ethereum. So I'm very excited that I just took off my NFT for sale. And when I look at the uh when I look at this, there have been so many NFTs that have been popping off recently. Force, that was the first NFT collection I wanted to get into. If I did, it would have changed my life. But this is the collection that got me into NFTs. Just recently, the floor price was around zero point 0.7 Ethereum, zero point 0.8. That was yesterday. But major news of Coinbase actually being listing Force on the Coinbase NFTs, which is going to be Coinbase's competition to OpenSea. They're trying to get into the NFT market space too. So Force getting listed on the Coinbase NFT, it just almost doubled the floor price in a single day. So I literally just checked and I was like, what just happened? And then saw the major news. Mekaverse is at 0.14 Ethereum. This has been trading for almost under like 1 Ethereum, like 0.98, around somewhere around there. But there's just so many things going on. Cyberkongs, Galaxy Eggs are very excited. Oh my goodness. There's just so many things. Bored Ape Yacht Club up. I know I just went up to the 24-day trading volume, which just picked the biggest ones. But before I was making this video, there was just so many, and just it, I feel like it kind of shows the good side of NFTs because I'm looking at the floor price, and all of these have been increasing in price the last day. It's only been a day, but honestly, I think this is just the start of something. And then you go down. Not bad. X copy I think got listed on Coinbase NFT too, but I just feel like NFTs are just making a comeback right now. Now NFT news. Tomb Raider and Final Fantasy Studios put crypto gaming insights, and I know you guys may not be into MMOs like I am, but Final Fantasy is so big. And I just think that this article, oh my goodness, it has made me so excited. And I think that if this comes to fruition, comes true, I will be so excited because Final Fantasy is one of the biggest MMOs out there. I believe there has been like 32 million copies sold, and it's easily one of the top MMOs out right now. MMO is massive multiplayer online. I believe I forget the exact definition, but it's just a lot of people that love to play multiplayer games on a single server or multiple servers. Best way to describe it is like anime mixed with just going on adventures in a fantasy world. But when you go down into this article, um, it says, trying to find where it's right here. In the meantime, through Square Enix has joined a growing list of notable gaming studios and making it clear that entities and play to earn models are set to form important part of future strategies. So Square Enix is the parent company of Final Fantasy 14, I believe. Some of the biggest companies recently pumping the sub creator include Ubisoft, which have invested into crypto gaming powerhouse Animoca brands, Electronic Arts, but it's the future of our industry. I think that's what they said. It's the future of our industry. And Take-Two Interactive, which is the owner of Rockstar Games, Grand Theft Auto, Red Dead Redemption, also 2K, one of my favorite games growing up. So I think that this news is just amazing. When I was trying to look at some numbers for the populations or the active or amount of players that actually do play Final Fantasy right now, it says the active population is almost 10,000 for each server. That's the active population. I think I just said that. Sometimes I do repeat myself. I'm so sorry. And the total population is almost 80,000 for each of them. I believe I counted there's 25. So 25 times 10,000 is 250,000 or 250,000 active players. And that is in American. There's also Japanese. I did not do any numbers for those and Europeans. So there's even more. And I think that's just insane. So introducing play to earn, if they get into play to earn, this is just game changing, and cryptocurrency is just gonna take off, honestly, just because the amount of money you can make from playing video games, there's a chance that people might be able to actually play video games and make a living, because that's already happening in smaller countries where the minimum wage isn't that large. But if you started a company to actually help those other people in other countries, you could be making, I wouldn't say a decent living, but passive income, which is always a good thing. I don't want to say numbers because it depends on how much money you actually put in, but I know people that watch YouTubers that put in 16,000 recently, and they're making like 3,000 per month because yeah, I'm talking about Axie Infinity. Sorry, my brain just goes wild sometimes. And then right before I just made doing this live stream, I saw I saw someone wasted 125k or 125,000 on a NSFW Azeroth NFT. She's a famous Twitch streamer. A lot of controversy, but or when I go to the Twitter, wait, sorry. This is the picture. It says only punk Amaranth, and this is, I guess it. You can tell that it's not a CryptoPunk, but someone putting 100,000 on an NFT, it, it on this type of NFT, it sucks. It sucks, but no, I'm not gonna get too jealous. And it says somebody explain to me WTF is an NFT. Why does it cost so much, and how do you start doing it? Why are people paying so much for pixelated art? Soon, I think a lot of people will know. I gotta like it. I really gotta like it. There is life-changing money to be made in NFTs. I just recently experienced that today, so it's been a blessing. Just making sure. Any comments? And also, New England Patriots signed with Ethereum fan token Socios. I may be saying it wrong, but best way to describe it, that the NFL, the NFL's New England Patriots have signed with crypto fan token maker Socios. The multi-year marketing partnership also includes MLS team New England Revolution. That's their soccer team. Unless you're watching American soccer, which is like the least popular out of all soccer in the world. So basically describing Socios, this is basically an app where you're actually able to have fan tokens of major sports teams. Mostly they do soccer teams, football if you're not from America, and just the numbers are definitely insane. With Socios, they have a fan token, so you're actually able to choose what jersey, or just really able to interact with the team that the fan token represents. So maybe you're able to choose what color jersey they wear, or stuff like that. Sorry, there's a lot to remember. So I know they're doing stuff like that. Sorry, the live stream is getting to me. It's getting to me. And a major information right here. Officially licensed crypto fan tokens are big business with an estimate of 2.5 billion in trading volume over the last 30 days per data from CryptoSlam. Socios account for a majority of the volume with soccer clubs like Barcelona and Juventus on board and is now eyeing expanding presence in the United States. I know that crypto.com also has their own a partnership with the UFC. So I think it's always a good thing when major brands partner with NFTs because honestly, I don't think it really hurts the reputation of the major brands. Like whether it's a sports team or just a fashion company, everybody is just trying to make some money. So it just gives NFTs a better reputation, or these companies that represent NFTs a better reputation, and also just helps the big brands into getting into a new market. And it says Socios has signed numerous with other U.S. sports teams in recent months, including 24 total NBA clubs, such as the Los Angeles Lakers and Chicago Bulls, and the NHL's New Jersey Devils. Similarly, those partnerships do not currently include a fan token element. Yeah. So really, this is just the beginning stages. Whether they introduce a fan token, if they do, it's gonna explode. I think it's just gonna have so many people getting into NFTs and getting into the cryptocurrency space and just trying to actually interact with these uh big teams. But this is really just the early stages. But you know what? This is the best news that we have right now, or some of the best news. I feel like there's a lot more. This is Socios. They really do a lot of soccer teams. I know they're partnered with F1, and that's pretty much about it. The last time I talked about Socios was like March, and that's when I first started YouTube. Their token, their cryptocurrency was like Chili's was like 33 cents around there. Can't believe I even remember that, but now it's at like 55 cents. So pretty proud that I just talked about it before it got big. And AMC CEO, crypto accounts for 14 of online transactions. So basically, they're introducing. I you know I wish I knew what online meant, whether it's just the app or including their website, buying tickets online. I don't know what online means, whether it's the just the tickets or even including buying snacks and per okay, just 14%. It was very vague, but it says Big Flash has promised many new ways now to pay online at AMC. We proudly now accept drumroll, please. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, also Apple Pay, Google Pay, PayPal. Incredibly, they already account for 14% of our total online transactions. Dogecoin next. They released a poll, and Dogecoin got a lot of support. So with Dogecoin, you're only allowed to buy digital gift cards, but they haven't opened the option to online tickets. So it's a start. AMC got big with a GameStop. And I remember one of my friends in school was talking to me about getting into AMC. I thought that it was just overrated, but dang, GameStop, he got lucky. He really got lucky. He was just thinking ahead because when people get back, they're gonna go to the movie theaters. I'm just saying he's up big right now. Now it says Grayscale Metaverse bet is paying off. Mana climbs 253 in the past 2 weeks. Just insane. I feel like just hearing that, imagine being an investor that is just trying to get into the trust fund that is Grayscale, one of the biggest crypto trust funds out there. And imagine hearing one of the, it's kind of, I want to say like an EFT. It's hard to explain because I really don't know about trust funds. I don't do trust funds. I don't do any of that. just like straight cryptocurrency, get me what I need. That's it. But just I feel like imagining being someone that's older and just trying to understand what cryptocurrency is, then hearing that your investment is up 200% in a couple of weeks, that is not no, that's not normal in the uh investment space. So I feel like that's just really good news for people trying to get into uh not trying to get in straight into crypto, but trying to get into a trust fund. So yeah. Now Jimmy Fallon buys a Bored Ape Yacht Club. That was when Beeple was actually on Jimmy Fallon. I, I I'm sorry to say this, but I didn't watch the entire interview. Mostly just because I don't watch Jimmy Fallon anymore. When I was younger, yes, but I know I should have watched it because it was Beeple, and I feel like you got to support the NFT community. But I know many other people didn't watch it that is in the NFT community, so I know I don't feel alone. But hey, they're just a celebrity buying a Bored Ape Yacht Club, and he has a big audience, so he could promote it if he wanted to. I'm not saying that he is, but it's possible. And NFT exhibition in Singapore blending crypto art and cuisine. I think that's just interesting. And I just want to find news to talk about. Um, I kind of want to know your thoughts on all of this, just because I feel like I just want someone to talk to. Really, when I look at the chat, no one's here, which I'm fine with. This is the grind. I actually have one viewer. Didn't even know. Thank you to the one viewer. I'm trying to give you the best content possible. And as the potential workforce goes into crypto and NFT, employers struck in the past may be losing out. So this is my honest opinion, just talking about straight feelings, no facts. But I think that if I'm an employee, I would love to get paid in Bitcoin and Ethereum, just because that's where most of my money goes. I know it does fluctuate, and it's probably not stable as the US dollar or just fiat, but honestly, I'm going to be putting my money there anyways. I just wish just if you had like a credit card, debit card, you can use your cryptocurrency and also get paid in cryptocurrency, just because I feel like it just makes things so much easier. I mean, fiat has not been the best this year or past 2 years, because um they have been the Fed has printed like $2 trillion, and now the US dollars devalued like 35% in the past couple years because of the whole situation. I understand that you got to make the money come somewhere and try to get people that actually need it, people that actually need the money. But I have noticed when I'm going to the grocery store that my chicken tenders have gone up like $3 or two, and it just sucks. I am broke, really broke, and I notice the small things. Inflation is a real thing. I have just learned this, or actually just experienced this, because all my food has gone up in price, and I'm still making the same amount of money. So I think this is where people start using Bitcoin as a hedge against inflation. What are your thoughts on this? And would you want to get paid in cryptocurrency? I just really want to know. Just got to make sure that, yeah, it really be like that sometimes, just trying to entertain people that are not there, or one person that was there. Shout out to the one person that's there. Axie Infinity, new competition season for Axie Infinity has gone to almost $500,000 in awards, $450,000, which is just insane. I don't play this game because it's too competitive, because one day this is a video game. If you don't know anything about Axie Infinity, it's a play to earn video game, cryptocurrency video game that has NFTs. So you can actually play this video game and actually make money from playing. And when I make my money bags with cryptocurrency, I will be putting some of, yeah, depending on how much money I make, most of it might be going into Axie Infinity, or some, depending on how much. I'm thinking about investing like 10K in Axie Infinity and starting a cryptocurrency business of helping other people in other countries make money from playing video games, and making a portion of that money and just like having passive income. Hopefully it goes well so I can start generating money and just keep on repeating the process. I just love this game. I think that play to earn is such a big thing. That's the reason why I talked about Final Fantasy in the beginning, just because play to earn can change so many people's lives. And would you rather go to work every single day, work a 9 to 5, or play a video game and maybe make half the amount of money, depending, yeah, half the amount of money, and just play a video game all day? I pick playing the video game. I know that I want a lot of money, but if I can make my money just playing a video game, I will gladly take it. It's worth it, in my opinion. Um, I think that Axie Infinity is definitely changing the game. Play to earn is definitely the future, and that's why I got so much news on it today. So it says play to earn God's token in Gods Unchained. So you're actually able to actually, I don't know why I keep on saying actually too much. I just noticed this. I am sorry to anybody that has gone this far into this live stream and heard me say actually this amount of times. I wasn't even picking it up, but just now I know, I just realized that I've been saying it so many times, it has gone out of my brain. And you know what? This is still the beginning of me doing live streams, so I'm gonna pick up on my mannerisms and get better with it. So it's a process. It's a process. And yeah, I'm gonna start playing this game. That's the reason why I brought it up. Hopefully, I can make some money. I'm not expecting to make too much. At bare minimum, I can make $50 a week playing this video game. I will be ecstatic, ecstatic, happy as can be. Because with Axie Infinity, which was the other game, I was making around $10 a day in SOP, which kind of sucks because when you think about it, being on the Ethereum blockchain, it, if you want to transfer your money, it's gonna cost most, usually around $80 just to transfer it from a side chain to the main chain. Then on top of that, you have to transfer it from MetaMask to maybe whatever exchange you use. Me personally, uh, it doesn't really matter. Right? But yeah, just transferring it to the MetaMask to whatever exchange that you use to turn that into fiat and maybe put it to your bank account. Then on top of that, using the exchange, they might take a small fee. So you're not making any money from playing the video game. I think that Ethereum is just way too outdated. So I think hopefully Solana gets EVM compatible, meaning that Ethereum based dApps can switch over to Solana easily, or make it just possible to do that. So I don't have to spend $80 in gas just to make $80 from playing a video game, if you understand me. So thoughts on that? And RTFK or RT yeah, T RTFKT. Sorry, I know that this may be sound a little bit iffy, but it's 10 o'clock right now, and I'm not trying to be too loud because I got people in other rooms sleeping. So I know I may not sound ecstatic, but I very much am. It says that announced Clone X launch date, which is gonna be on the 18th for people on the whitelist. So if you do have a different NFT of RTFK, I believe that's how you get into the whitelist for for NFT holders of that project, and then the public sale will be 2 days later. I don't know if I'm gonna get into to the public sale because I feel like there's just gonna be so much. Oh, there's gonna be 220,000 NFT avatars fully customized. Yeah, I know that the floor price is just gonna drop, especially after release. There's gonna be 200,000, so there's probably gonna be like at least 5,000 people trying to get out of this project and not expecting to make as much money as they want. So they're gonna be trying to flip out, or not flip out, like they're going crazy, but trying to sell out and probably just trying to undercut the price of so many other people that the floor price just drops. So I feel like I might have to get into this NFT project because I know that RTFKT is a very big project, very prominent because they do so many collabs and they've been around for a long time. I really want to do a history update on this project just because I feel like it's so interesting. That's what I want to get into with just talking about NFTs because my love for NFTs has grown so much. So, what are your thoughts on these NFT news and updates? It's your boy, Might Makes Money. Thank you guys for watching.